Hi there and welcome to Beauty in Black and White. I'm Gordon Miller, beauty business guy and social media and web aficionado, and I'm here because I love to share. Today's topic, deregulation. First off, note to the public, this is a really bad idea. And that's one of the reasons, I guess, that it's become such really big news throughout our industry, or perhaps more accurately, a way common post in news feeds all over Facebook. So let me start with a bit of context. Efforts to kill state boards and licensing have been going on for decades, but in pre-Facebook days, few paid much attention and even fewer wanted to actually get involved, especially when these things were happening in somebody else's state. And that takes me to the first of two big ahas for me that have come out of this year's annual deregulation dust-up. Aha number one, thanks to social media, information about proposals to deregulate are being shared like never before, and professionals really care. It feels a bit like a beauty version of what we saw happening over in Egypt last year. People using the web to spread really big ideas, followed by the masses engaging politically as activists to inspire change. It's a really good thing. I'm excited and proud of all those who are choosing to engage. Aha number two for me is the thought that something big is missing from our deregulation conversation, and that is talk about regulation. To win the battle to preserve regulation and licensing for the long term, at a time when so much of the country is voting for less regulation and talking about smaller government, we have to do more than be reactive to protect the status quo. We have to also proactively engage in an organized, smart conversation about the very regulations that govern the industry. It's important to note that the industry created most of these regulations. State boards, inspections, concerns around health and safety, what gets taught by schools and for how long, continuing education in the states that have it, apprenticeship rules in those states. All of this pretty much came from within the industry, going way back to 1921 when the National Cosmetology Association, which is now PBA, helped to create the first regulations by states as part of their efforts to make the industry more professional and safe for consumers. 90 plus years later, we need to spend more time talking about the pros, the cons, whys, wherefores, and most importantly, the what ifs around how to best regulate our industry. We need to engage often around what we hope for out of regulation and constantly assess to see if current regulation really lives up to our expectations. And if not, we need to consider how to proactively evolve the details of regulation to remain relevant as an industry to ourselves and to the public, and to better accomplish what we set out to do by way of government oversight of our industry. We all need to do our part in the important fight against deregulation, but we also need to do what we can to encourage and engage in a thoughtful conversation about the evolution of regulation for the industry. A key to success is to focus proactively on the long term so that we can minimize the need to be reactive in the short term. That's a great place for me to stop. Let me thank you for being here today. Feel free to like, comment on, or share this if the mood strikes you. Again, my name is Gordon Miller. This has been Beauty in Black and White. I look forward to hearing some feedback on this one, and I will talk to you again next time.